Neymar short of alternatives. Iniesta. Barca in front. It's the perfect start. Ivan Rakitic, the man of the match in the Europa League final last season, has pounced and Barcelona are in front.
What an incredible and uplifting start.
Got plenty of support as well. It's a five-man Barcelona break. This really could finish it. Magnificent save by Gigi Buffon to keep out Luis Suarez.
Could he have squared it? Should he have squared it? Should the referee have...
Steiner in behind Jordi Alba. Wonderful save. But Morata is following up and Juve are level. Game on now. Ter Stegen did well to keep out the original effort from Carlos Tevez. But Alvaro Morata, who was Juventus' hero in the semi-final against Real Madrid, has done it again. On his way, as is Suarez. Still with Messi. Great save by Buffon. But Suarez follows up. Advantage again to Barca. The investment on the Uruguayan proving worthwhile. The brilliance again of Lionel Messi, but the unerring finish of Luis Suarez presents the... Rakitic. Piqué. Well, for a centre-half, he scores his share of goals, but wild with that attempt.
It was a one.
Juve need to dig deep, and poured behind by Ter Stegen. A rather uncertain save from Lichtsteiner.
When Lichtsteiner has got forward, it was...
Pedro. Neymar. That really does finish it. Denied a goal earlier in the second half. Denied the goal that he thought would make it 3 for Barcelona. But deep into stoppage time, the Brazilian Neymar gets his reward. A hint of offside, maybe, but Barca don't care. It's their name on the trophy. A fitting end to Barcelona's season. The Spanish champions.
If he wants to limit Kroos, it's going to be the left foot here of Gareth Bale. And he's put it into a really good area, and it was a fantastic save by Oblak. It's Casemiro who came in, I think it was. Oblak has been the previous final between these two. Kroos with the delivery, Bale helped it on, and it's gone in! And Sergio Ramos is claiming the Real Madrid goal, and just like he did 2 years ago, the Real Madrid captain scores. Again, little things add up, giving away free kicks in Serie A. Gabi threads it through for Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann hits a low one. Just dragged it, didn't quite connect with it as he would have liked to have done, but just one or two signs here in the last 3 or 4 minutes that Griezmann is becoming more of a factor.
But that's where it needs to be.
Griezmann, Fernando Torres, and Pepe was in there, and Mark Clattenburg says penalty. And here is the response at the start of the second half for Atletico Madrid. Clumsy from Pepe, and Griezmann versus Navas, and he's hit the bar. What an opportunity wasted by Antoine Griezmann and Atletico Madrid, and just like in the semi-final in Munich, they miss. Now Modric, Benzema's in here, big save again from Oblak. It's the second time he's done it tonight. It's the first real sight that Benzema's had of goal.
Well, brilliant counter-attack from Real Madrid.
Gabi lifts one forward here for Manfred, it's dangerous!
And they deserve it. They've been exceptional in this second.
Godin helps it on towards Torres. Casemiro was there, and Mark Clattenburg blows the full-time whistle for now. It's the 17th final to go to in the Real Madrid white, who's feeling the pace. Here's Casemiro. Needs to work the opening for the shot.
Oh, he's played so well, Casemiro. Great awareness, just joining in.
It's Marcelo. In it goes. The chance for Lucas Vazquez. What a vital challenge by the substitute Lucas Hernandez.
Two brilliant blocks.
And there is the full-time whistle at the end of extra time. And for the 11th time, the Champions League / European Cup final is going to a penalty shootout. Now in Hargreaves, these two sets of players are literally out of guess. Who scores?
Brilliant. It's not always about being the best player, it's about being confident in the moment. Lucas.
Griezmann against Navas, and this time he gets the job done.
How cool is that? Just waits for Navas to make his mind.
And it's 2-1 to Real Madrid, and that's the third very well taken penalty in the shootout so far.
That is a brilliant...
Captain against Keylor Navas, 2-2.
Brilliant penalty again, so confident, making
from elsewhere. Here comes Bale, very, very calmly done.
Well, and he felt that as well.
Make it 3-3, and it's an exhibition so far in what you should do in a penalty shootout.
Well, so far
and Sergio Ramos with another fantastically taken spot kick.
Well, arguably the best player on the pitch.
Juan Fran against Navas, and there's the first mistake, and how significant will that be? Of Real Madrid's greatest ever goal scorer, Ronaldo, to win the Champions League. And he does do! Real Madrid have won the Champions League for the 11th time, and Cristiano Ronaldo with the significant penalty to seal it.
Football is so cruel sometimes. What a performance.
Real Madrid are Champions League winners yet again. A bit too high. Pjanic can hit one. Great save by Navas. And the flag was up anyway. But that might just settle Keylor Navas down. Pjanic this season. Here's Ronaldo. Dani Carvajal. Cristiano Ronaldo! Who else on a big night? Who else to open the scoring? Cristiano Ronaldo for Real Madrid.
Same old story.
Sancho's made a good run, and he gets the cross into Higuain, and then Mario Mandzukic. Oh, that's special! That is so special from Mario Mandzukic, and Juventus are level.
What a goal by Mario Mandzukic.
Toni Kroos, Alexandro was in the way. Casemiro! Oh, it's found a way through. It took ricochet after ricochet, but a man who hardly ever scores a goal for Real Madrid has just scored a huge one for them. Mandzukic, now Dani Carvajal, Luka Modric. Ronaldo's coming in, and he's got there again. And Real Madrid strike twice in quick succession, and it's 2 on the night for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fletch is like slow motion. Ronaldo's the only one moving in the box, anticipating what Luka Modric is going to do.
It's a nice turn by Marcelo, and they've got another chance here, Real Madrid, and they've got another goal. And it's the youngster, Marco Asensio. What a big moment it is for him. It's a 4th goal for Real Madrid. It's a 12th win in the competition for Real Madrid. And it's an emphatic win in Cardiff for the holders of the Champions League.
Yeah, wonderful play by Marcelo.
Well, there is the full-time whistle. And it's Real Madrid again. It's Real Madrid for the 12th time. The duodecima is complete in Cardiff for the Spanish champions. The most successful team in the history of the competition. And Real Madrid have done it again. Champions League winners in Cardiff in 2017. To Dani Carvajal, who's got Ronaldo on that side with him. Danger here for Liverpool. Ronaldo! Despite the fact it was a ridiculously tight angle, he still had the confidence to go for goal, but it might not have been the right decision by Cristiano to try and pick someone out. Here's Roberto Firmino, and then Alexander-Arnold, and Navas was down. The initial block in there was from Sergio Ramos. Alexander-Arnold caught that really sweetly.
Yeah, brilliant play. Well,
this goes ball in towards Ronaldo, good save, and then Benzema flags up, won't count. Brilliant save initially by Karius. It was Benzema, the one offside.
I think it was a bit of...
Kroos sends it forward here towards Benzema. He got the option to Marcelo.
Oh!
And then Karius, oh, it's gone in!
Oh no!
Oh my word! Karim Benzema with a goal, and Liverpool can't believe it. What a way to go behind in the Champions League final. It's Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 0, and what on earth happened there? Van Dijk and Lovren up from the back, and it goes towards Lovren, who gets up high, and it's in, and it's Mane, and Liverpool are level, and the stadium in Kiev explodes into a sea of red. The perfect response from Liverpool. Sadio Mane makes it Real Madrid 1, Liverpool 1. Here is Marcelo. Three in the box waiting for the cross, and it was Bale! Oh, what about that? What about that from Gareth Bale? Off the bench with a fabulous finish. Real Madrid 2, Liverpool 1. A classic Champions League final goal from Gareth Bale.
Milner's done really well, but he's just fatigued a little bit, and Chan's got to bring some new energy.
Oh, there's a shot. Oh, he drops it. It's Gareth Bale again, and it's a howler from Karius. Two goalkeeping errors tonight by Karius have cost Liverpool so dear in the Champions League final. The first goal from Bale was spectacular. The second one was so fortunate.
A bounce ball.
Well, that's it. It's heartbreak for Liverpool, but it's 3 in a row for the history makers from Madrid. A 13th Champions League win, and the difference in emotion at the end of the game is tangible. It's lucky 13 for Real Madrid, and they are still very much the king. Forward for Liverpool, and the referee's given a penalty for a handball by Sissoko. Salah against Lloris, and he scores, and Liverpool make the perfect start to the Champions League final. And it's Mo Salah in Madrid for Liverpool. It's Tottenham Hotspur 0, Liverpool 1, and Liverpool score first blood in the final. But it's allowed Robertson to run forward and hit one, and Lloris had to tip it over the bar. Hasn't scored yet this season, Robertson, and it took us. It's a good run this by Mane. Salah, Milner with an opportunity, just wide. Hugo Lloris wouldn't have had a chance.
Yeah, brilliant by Mane.
It's Eriksen, and it's a good free kick. It was well saved by Alisson.
Was a good save. Was a goal on target. I think it was just sneaking wide.
Yeah.
By just a little bit.
Header again, Van Dijk on the follow-up. Vertonghen's arm was raised in there. Origi with a chance, and surely that wins it for Liverpool. Divock Origi, semi-final hero against Barcelona, is the hero in the final for Liverpool against Tottenham. Spurs 0, Liverpool 2, and surely the championship of Europe.
Just are shaking hands.
Well, there it is. It's Liverpool's night. Silverware is the currency of success in football, and Liverpool have just hit the Champions League jackpot. It's number 6. It's a brilliant night for the team, a group of players. Munich captain.
This is a chance now.
It's Mbappe to Neymar. And Neymar again, and Neuer for the second time makes the block.
Brilliant by Manuel Neuer. What a stop. Is he ever going to...
A lot cheaper. There's Lewandowski. Oh, he's in the post. First chance for the man who's got 55 goals in all competitions this season. He turns so quickly. Di Maria. Now Herrera. Oh, it's a wonderful ball. Oh, it's over. Brilliantly threaded through by Herrera. And then Di Maria couldn't keep the shot down. Gnabry with the ball in. Here's Kimmich. Here's the chance for Koeman! And there's the opening goal of the Champions League final. And it's the best passage of play we've seen so far from Bayern Munich. And the player selected tonight by Hansi Flick to come into the starting 11 has repaid the faith of his manager, Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Angel Di Maria. That's a lovely ball into Marquinhos, and good goalkeeping by Manuel Neuer. Brilliantly tight run.
Brilliant ball by Angel Di Maria to spot him. Marquinhos, you see him waltz into the box. Look at that. It's a bit of fortune, a touch off.
Who blows the full-time whistle. And Bayern Munich are champions of Europe for the 6th time. A team that's been an unstoppable scoring machine has capped a record-breaking season with the biggest trophy in club football. A great team full of great players. And for the 6th time, Bayern Munich are European champions. Chilwell looking for Werner. It works its way here to Mount. Chelsea might be in. Werner with a chance. Edison with the save. He could have had 2 already tonight, Timo Werner. That was a lovely flowing move from Chelsea. But Werner really should have. Havertz in a pocket of space. Edison came and didn't get there. Chance for Chelsea. Goal for Chelsea. Kai Havertz in the Champions League final. Edison couldn't get there. And Chelsea take the lead in Porto. And a man they paid a lot of money for last summer has delivered when it really matters. Manchester City 0, Chelsea 1. Kai Havertz.
Nice.
Nice touch to Foden. Here come Manchester City. Mahrez. It's a really good ball. Brilliant defending Aspilicueta. Gundogan behind him thought he was getting a tap in.
Kicked it too far.
The full-time whistle. Chelsea have won the Champions League. 9 years after the first one, the famous old trophy.
And I suspect now they'll all have a turn at lifting that trophy. You know what it feels like, Rio? Describe it to them.
On the right, supported by Alexander-Arnold, who manages to wriggle away and get the cross in, and Salah with the first attempt tonight. Thibaut Courtois down quickly to save for Real Madrid. It's about him in the warm-up. It's a nice ball through to Sadio Mane. Makes some space and hits the shot, hits the post, and Courtois gets there. Super save onto the post from Courtois.
I think he saved it. I think you're right. Cuts inside.
Quite an effective passage of play that from Real Madrid. Valverde then drives it in, and they go ahead. Vinicius Junior. The Stade de France erupts with white delight, and Vinicius Junior fires Real Madrid in front in the Champions League final.
Well, they just started to play, didn't they, Real Madrid? They got some possession in that.
Opens up a little bit for Mo Salah, who bends the shot, and Courtois saves another one. Typical position that Salah likes to generate and find himself in, and this here tonight. Lovely touch by Salah. Still going, Salah! Courtois again!
What a save!
Fantastic save, and the celebrations and the congratulations from his teammates tell you just how important that is.
I mean, that was... Oh, they won't.
No, they won't. Full-time whistle. Real Madrid are the European champions for the 14th time, and Liverpool's treble dreams are ended here in Paris. But the team that's defied the odds so many times to get here tonight has found the League trophies heading back to Madrid, back to its spiritual home, the champions of Spain. Bernardo Silva whips it in! So close to an opener.
I mean, brilliant by Bernardo Silva, but what on earth is DiMarco doing?
Little touch by Gundogan to De Bruyne. Off goes Haaland. Good play from Manchester City. Erling Haaland, good save on Nana. Now Grealish. The best move we've seen so far from City. Brozovic. Kanji's going to lead it. Martinez is in. Trouble here for Manchester City. Good save by Ederson. Complete breakdown in communication between goalkeeper and defender, and they almost paid the price. He's Foden out. Here's a Kanji for City. That's a lovely little ball in. Bernardo Silva. Tight angle, pulls it back. Coming onto it now to shoot. Yeah! Score! Rodri! Manchester City lead in the Champions League final. And that's a huge, huge goal for Rodri. And the Manchester City supporters have gone absolutely mad. Noglu, and then Dumfries was challenging. Lukaku's in there. DiMarco there as well. Oh, it's in the bar. DiMarco hits Lukaku, I think. Still not clear. It will be now.
He does it, Lukaku.
How on earth did they not equalise Inter? Still they wait in the middle. Brozovic flicks it in. Gerson's coming in. Gets it. Oh, what a save!
Save, goal.
What a save!
Oh, my.
That's an unbelievable save from Ederson. An amazing moment for the Manchester City goalkeeper. Save again, and they've done it! They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, three times the champion! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete! The greatest story in club history has it! And Ilkay Gundogan raises this famous old trophy high. Manchester City, the European champion. Won games this season. He's been involved in 35 goals. And here's Adeyemi getting in behind, and this is a glorious chance, and he's around Courtois. The angle against him, and Carvajal's got over.
Fletcher's got to go the other way. His whole momentum's taken him to the goalkeeper's left, and for some reason he doesn't move down the right hand side.
Madsen's won it back again. Fulkrug hits the post, and again, and nobody there to put it in. Ferland Mendy, but that goal of Real Madrid. Good position, has the shot. Courtois saves it. They'll get the corner. It's another chance though generated by Dortmund, and Courtois has far and away been the big goal.
And a good save.
Here goes the corner, flicked over the bar by Dani Carvajal. Timed his run to the near post perfectly.
You know, bizarrely, I think.
Point. Well, it goes by Brandt to Adeyemi. 1v1 for now against Carvajal. It's not a bad ball, good header. So much power, Fulkrug charging in and beaten away by Courtois.
Yeah, brilliant. Great switch up.
Corner taken by Kroos and flicked on by Carvajal. And Real Madrid lead the Champions League final. And a man born in Madrid, who's won the competition with them 5 times before, flicks the header into the back of the Dortmund net. Given away by Madsen. Bellingham. Here's Vinicius Junior. Great chance. 2-0. And the young man who was raised in the favelas of Rio de Janeiro scores for the second time in a Champions League final in the white of Real Madrid. And number 15 is surely theirs now. And Vinicius Junior, the man for the big occasion, a man who might just win himself a Ballon d'Or this season. Bellingham seconds away from starting the celebrations. There's the full-time whistle, and the Kings have regained their crown. It's another Champions League coronation for Spain's royal club. Real Madrid Champions League winners for the 6th time in 11 years and the 15th time overall. Nacho raises the Champions League trophy in the air. The Kings are back on the
ghosting into a position to have a shot at goal. There have been times during the run to the final when you thought he might rein in PSG's attacking instincts. Into Fabian Ruiz, back to Vitinha, fed in beautifully to Doué, and it's Hakimi, and it's just beautiful. Oh, hanging in the Saint-Germain. Sharp into passing. Ousmane Dembele on the ball. João Neves has made a run into the box. This is Desiree Doué and it's deflected in. And Paris Saint-Germain are in dreamland. They're 2 up after 20 minutes. The first was a gorgeous goal. The build-up to the second was equally good. Doué has had a huge... Absolutely wonderful. Doors have been opened here. Vitinha has found Doué. It is delicious. You will not see a better goal this season. It's a goal that is PSG's 150th of this glorious season, and it has just about won them their first Champions League. What a way to get to the top of the European game. Dembele and onto Kvaratskhelia. There's no flag at the moment. It's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. It's 4. Saint-Germain are winning the Champions League and winning it in style. Nobody's ever won a final by more than 4 goals. You wouldn't put it past this lot. Mayulu, Barcola, Mayulu. Oh! It's 5. It's going to be not only Paris Saint-Germain's first Champions League success, it's going to be a record Champions League success. There is a new name at the top table of European football. Paris Saint-Germain have won the Champions League at last. It's been a mission